Imagine this. You're going about your day, maybe at work, maybe at home, when suddenly something catches your attention. A sensation, a feeling, or maybe even a physical sign. You brush it off, thinking it's nothing more than a coincidence or just your imagination running wild. But what if I told you that these subtle, almost unnoticeable signs are actually messages from a higher power? Yes, these could be the very ways God is speaking to you. It's easy to overlook them, especially when life gets busy and distractions take over. But what if these signs were so clear, so obvious, that you couldn't ignore them even if you tried? You might be surprised to find out that God could be reaching out to you right now in ways you've never considered. In this video, we'll explore 7 physical signs that could indicate God is speaking directly to you, guiding you, and offering you wisdom that you need in this very moment. Now, think about this. What if you continue to miss these signs? What if the messages meant to guide you, to protect you, and to lead you on the right path go unnoticed? The truth is, when we ignore these divine signs, we risk missing out on the guidance that could save us from making wrong decisions or leading us down a path that isn't meant for us. The consequences of missing these signs can be significant. You could find yourself struggling with unnecessary hardships, making choices that could have been avoided, or feeling lost and disconnected from your true purpose. But if you learn to recognize these signs, to truly see and understand them, you open yourself up to the possibility of living a life that is in tune with God's plan for you. A life where you are constantly guided, supported, and assured that you are on the right path. So, if you want to ensure that you're not missing out on these crucial messages, stay tuned as we dive into the first of these physical signs. One of the most common ways God communicates with us is through our bodies. Have you ever experienced a sudden chill, goosebumps, or a warm sensation that seems to come out of nowhere? These unexplained physical sensations are often more than just random occurrences. They are, in fact, one of the ways God speaks to us, alerting us to something important. For example, a sudden chill might occur when you're about to make a decision that isn't in your best interest. It's as if your body is warning you, giving you a nudge to reconsider or to pause and think more carefully. Similarly, a warm sensation might wash over you when you're in a situation that aligns perfectly with your higher purpose, as if God is reassuring you that you are exactly where you need to be. These sensations are not just physical reactions, but messages that carry deep spiritual significance. They are a form of communication that bypasses the mind and goes straight to the heart, offering guidance that is both immediate and profound. By paying attention to these signs, you can become more attuned to the subtle ways God is guiding you, helping you to navigate your life with greater clarity and confidence. Have you ever noticed the same numbers or patterns appearing repeatedly in your life? Maybe you keep seeing the number 7 everywhere you go, on license plates, clocks, or receipts. Or perhaps a certain pattern, like a sequence of events, keeps repeating itself, almost as if it's following you around. These repeating numbers and patterns are not mere coincidences. They are another powerful way God communicates with us. When you start noticing these patterns, it's often a sign that God is trying to get your attention. Each number or pattern carries its own unique message, offering guidance, reassurance, or even a gentle reminder of your spiritual path. For instance, the number 7 is often associated with spiritual awakening, divine perfection, and inner wisdom. Seeing this number repeatedly could be a sign that you are being called to deepen your spiritual practice or that you are on the verge of a significant spiritual breakthrough. These signs are like breadcrumbs left by God, guiding you towards a deeper understanding of your purpose and the path you are meant to follow. By paying close attention to these repeating numbers and patterns, you can unlock profound insights and align yourself more closely with God's plan for your life. Sometimes, God speaks to us through the physical environment around us. Have you ever experienced sudden changes in your surroundings, like a shift in the weather, an unexpected noise, or a sudden change in light? These changes can often be subtle, but they carry a significant message. For example, a sudden gust of wind might blow through an open window just as you're contemplating a major decision, almost as if the universe is trying to catch your attention. Or perhaps you notice the light in a room flickering or dimming when you're feeling unsure or anxious about something. These environmental changes are not random. They are God's way of communicating with us, offering guidance or a sign that we are not alone. These shifts in your environment can serve as confirmations, warnings, or even reassurances that you are being watched over and guided. By becoming more aware of these changes and understanding their significance, you can develop a deeper connection with the divine and navigate your life with greater spiritual insight. Another profound way God might be speaking to you is through sound. Have you ever been in a quiet space, perhaps deep in thought, and suddenly heard your name being called, even though no one is around? Or maybe you've heard a specific word or phrase that seems to stand out, resonating deeply within you. These auditory experiences are not just figments of your imagination. They are often signs from God, meant to catch your attention and convey a message that is directly relevant to your current situation. Hearing your name could be a call to action, a reminder that you are being watched over, or a nudge to focus on something important. Similarly, hearing a specific word or phrase repeatedly could be a sign that God is highlighting something significant in your life, something that requires your immediate attention or contemplation. These experiences, though often fleeting, carry a deep spiritual significance, reminding you that you are not alone and that you are being guided and supported on your journey. By listening closely and tuning into these subtle messages, you can gain valuable insights and make decisions that are more aligned with your spiritual path. One of the most powerful ways God communicates with us is through our dreams and visions. Have you ever had a dream that felt so real, so vivid, that it stayed with you long after you woke up? Or perhaps you've experienced a vision, a flash of insight, or a sudden image in your mind's eye that seemed to come out of nowhere. These experiences are not just random occurrences. They are messages from God, offering guidance, warnings, or revelations about your life. Dreams, in particular, are a powerful tool that God uses to bypass our conscious minds and speak directly to our spirits. A vivid dream might reveal something about your future, provide clarity on a decision you've been struggling with, or offer comfort during a difficult time. Similarly, a vision might present you with an image or a symbol that holds deep significance for your spiritual journey. These experiences are deeply personal and often carry messages that are meant specifically for you. By paying attention to your dreams and visions and reflecting on their meanings, you can gain profound insights and connect more deeply with God's will for your life. Intuition is another powerful way God speaks to us. Have you ever had a strong gut feeling about something, an inner knowing that guided you to make a certain decision, even when it didn't seem logical? This strong intuition is often a sign that God is speaking to you, guiding you through your inner wisdom. It's that quiet voice inside that nudges you in a particular direction, warning you against something or encouraging you to take a leap of faith. This kind of intuition goes beyond mere thoughts or emotions. It's a deep, spiritual connection that aligns you with God's will. When you feel a strong pull in a certain direction or a sense of peace about a decision, it's often God's way of telling you that you're on the right path. Conversely, if you feel a sense of unease or discomfort, it might be a sign that you need to reconsider your choices. Trusting your intuition is about trusting that inner guidance that God has placed within you, and when you do, you'll find that your life becomes more aligned with your true purpose. Animals are often messengers in the spiritual world, and encountering them in unusual ways can be a sign that God is trying to communicate with you. Have you ever had a strange or unexpected encounter with an animal that seemed more than just a coincidence? Perhaps a bird flew unusually close to you, or you had a series of encounters with the same kind of animal over a short period. These encounters are often more than just random events. They carry spiritual significance. Different animals have different symbolic meanings, and encountering them can provide insight into what God is trying to tell you. For example, seeing a dove might symbolize peace and a call to remain calm in a challenging situation, while encountering a butterfly could represent transformation and a reminder that change is a natural part of life. These animal encounters are subtle yet powerful ways that God uses to guide us and remind us of His presence in our lives. By being open to these encounters and reflecting on their meanings, you can receive important messages that can help guide your spiritual journey. Throughout our lives, God is constantly speaking to us, offering guidance, support, and reassurance. These physical signs are just some of the ways He communicates with us, often in subtle, unexpected ways that we might easily overlook. By becoming more attuned to these signs, whether through physical sensations, repeating patterns, environmental changes, or even unusual encounters with animals, we can develop a deeper connection with God and align our lives more closely with His will. It's important to remember that these signs are not just random occurrences but intentional messages meant to guide and support us on our spiritual journey. By paying attention to these signs and reflecting on their significance, we open ourselves up to a deeper, more meaningful relationship with God, one that is filled with guidance, love, and divine wisdom. As you go through your day, stay mindful of these signs and trust that God is speaking to you, guiding you every step of the way.